guys! Oh my god! Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because Scarlet Hollows episode 5 is out. The 2 parts are out, so I'm so ready. I really had to control myself and not start another playthrough. I wanted to try to continue to experience this story with the things that I experienced. So I controlled myself and did not restart and did not try to look at anything. I am dying for it, but so we're gonna continue. I'm so happy. Probably if you see this, you will just get all the videos right after another, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, wanted to share my excitement, so this is why. All right, it's time to continue your journey. Wake up. A lonely piano refrain echoes through your head as you sleep. It feels like it goes on forever, clumsy and uncertain of itself, stopping and starting at random. But as your dreams start to fade, you realize the music is following you to the waking world, continuing even as your mind resolidifies and banishes the last few remnants of your dreams. When it finally stops, you're startled by the sudden silence. Human? Human, wake up! I don't like that. You slowly come to, roused by the voice of your small opossum friend. You feel strangely cold and uncomfortable, your muscles stiff and achy. I'm not in the bed? Your head still cloudy with sleep. Where am I? Your vision comes into focus. See? Human not dead. Okay, no easy breakfast for Dustin and Dustin Mom. Hey, don't eat me. Dustin stands on your chest. Stands on your chest, his beady black eyes staring down into yours. Dustin's mom is hovering a healthy distance away. Is this a dream? You are not in your bedroom. I know. Start crying. Did you two hear something just now? Like a piano? Oh my god, I'm so scared. This face. How is it? Wait. How is it again to? Okay, it's H. Dustin not know about piano. Could hear some weird bird though. No need worry about weird bird. Weird birds sound like it far away from here. But why are they with me if I'm not in the room? What would they be? Dustin, my wonderful little friend. I love waking up to your face. I'm gonna say, Dustin, my wonderful little friend. I love waking up to your face. Human has been kind to Dustin. Dustin's so worried when Human got dragged away. Dragged away? Dustin mom also worried for Human. No Human went to visit Asshole Squatter. It's okay, that glass house is still belong to Squatter. Asshole Squatter too powerful, even for Human. But it's the thought that counts. Dustin and Dustin mom tried to help Human too, when the other one came to take you away, but scary Human not afraid of small creature like us. Is it Wayne or is it someone else? But Dustin watch over good Human all night. Am I the good Human? Oh my god! You stand, your legs still wobbly with sleep, the odd tilt of the floor adding to your unsteadiness. What am I doing here? Suck it. Somebody is still playing the piano. This is so scary. So this is the Forbidden Wing. And Wayne dragged you here in your sleep? Can you ever trust the safety of your bed again? But how did I not wake up? There are 2 doors out of the barren room. One is a normal doorway, leading into what you assume to be a hallway. Is it because I came back with Wayne that he drugged me in some kind of way? Okay, there are two doors. One is a normal doorway, leading into what you assume to be a hallway. The other is a door that must have once been hidden, though the ruined state of the wallpaper has robbed it of its scenery. Call someone. I mean, I need to check the once hidden door, of course. There doesn't seem to be a very clear way to open it, besides the brass circle where a handle should be. Dustin? Is it Dustin or Dustin, Mom? They're staying with me. It's Dustin! Home on the other side. Home. So try forcing the door anyways. Look through the hole where the handle used to be. Let's look through the hole. You lean forward, peering into the narrow opening at what lies behind the door. Oh! The marsupial is right. It's your room. Which means you'd be able to slip right back into the safety of the rest of the house if you could just manage to find the handle. But why am I here? Should I call someone? Let me think for a second. I mean, if that was real life, I would probably try to call Tabitha. Okay, but when we say call someone, is it like, ew, ew, ew? Or is it like on the phone? Because I would really prefer to do that on the phone rather than like call the... Should I call someone? I'll try calling someone. You groggily pat your legs before realizing that you're still in your evening attire. Whatever brought you here wasn't thoughtful enough to bring your phone from the nightstand. We're gonna explore. Well, let's ask them anyway. Do either of you know how to get back to my room? Very easy. Holes everywhere in Dustin's house. Just got to squeeze between walls. Human too big to squeeze between walls, Dustin. Gotta find a human-sized way. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to... I don't want to force the door. I want to explore. Let's explore the forbidden wing. Wait, I was so close to the forbidden wing? How come? Wait, where is this door? Wait, what is this door anyway? I couldn't see it in my room, right? There was just like this little door where the puppet, the little girl toy was. What? Okay. You cross the slanted room and exit into the hallway beyond. Ooh. What? She's big! You're eating while I see. Before you is a long hallway. Dust dances in the weak sunlight, beaming it through cracked glass. A tinge of mildew stings your nose, warning you away, though there's nowhere else to run to now. I'm so happy I have Dustin with me. An ornate entryway, its door long gone. Here breaks the monotony of the faded wallpaper, and a staircase looms at the far end. Yeah, investigate the ornate entryway. Let's go! You make your way... Why there are noises like this? You make your way to the large set of double doors in the middle of the hallway. You can hear the light click of claws on hardwood as Dustin's mom, Dustin's mom, toodles along a safe distance behind you. It seems like some kind of entertainment room. Wait, I've seen that in my memory, in the previous thing, when we were in the nightmare I remember seeing this. The sort you'd expect out of fancy rich people who wanted to show off. Let me look. Well, the floor is really like crumbling. Could this be some kind of plan? Okay. It would feel elegant if not for the massive crack that runs the entire length of the floor. The air here stinks of mildew. You can see why Tabitha doesn't want you exploring these rooms. There's a large painting on the far wall of the room. From a distance, I know. I didn't see that through the memories of the previous episode. I think I saw that on the preview of the episode 5, actually. There's a large painting on the far wall of the room. From a distance, it looks like it might depict the town. Yeah. Something else catches your eye, too. A bookshelf, or rather, what's left of a bookshelf. Also, it's open windows here, hanging by a single rusted hinge. Its sagging shelves reveal some sunless space beyond, once hidden, now exposed by the rot of this house. Dustin almost never come in here. All open space, too scary. But room behind wall is good hiding place. Dustin hide there sometimes. So sweet, Dustin. As he references this room behind wall, Dustin stares at the broken down bookshelf that had already caught your eye. I don't see it. Is it normal? I think it's over here, but we don't see it because Dustin is right in our face. I want to see the painting first. The painting highlights a number of old buildings and locales, many of which you've already visited. The town hall, the estate, the mines, and the clinic, still called a hospital at the time of this painting. The church. And then there's somewhere you've yet to see, the historical Callaway Tremaine homesteads. Uh-huh. Where is it? The historical Callaway? This is the... Okay, the town hall. It's this. The mines. It's this. The clinic. It's this. It's the House of Rees, I'm guessing. Still called the hospital at the time of the painting. The church. And it's just there. Historical Callaway. I don't know what homesteads are, so I guess this. Okay. The faded bronze plaque beneath reads, in commemoration of Enoch, I still don't know how to pronounce, Enoch Scarlet, head of the Scarlet Hollow Landmark Revitalization Project. Let the past never be forgotten. Dustin no get. Always making mark on old cloth. Does not know that cloth for eating. Alright, a hidden room it is. Let's go, of course. You test each step as you make your way across the room, especially careful as you cross over the ruined section of floor in front of the bookshelf. You can hear Dustin's mom hurrying behind you. We got to dark room now? Good, big open space bad, vulnerable to attack. Ugh. The space is dark. It features barely illuminated by the faint light trickling in through the myriad of cracks and holes in the walls. The wallpaper, a deep, exquisite red, adds a blood-like glow to the dimness. Oh wow, this is such a pretty interior, pretty picture. Oh look, there's the gun. Can we take the gun? We're in America. Let's do it. Okay. I'm just looking around. I see a horse over there. So some stuff they bought from like somewhere. I don't know. Okay. The walls are lined with ornate display cabinets, some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. But girl, we could just sell all this stuff, no? It must be worth something if we're like, if we need money, you know? This is very pretty here. Okay, nestled between the cabinets, a single tall bookshelf remains standing. This one, its occupants dusty but mostly intact. But all of these are ornamental details. Your focus is drawn to an expensive-looking antique desk in the center of the room. Yeah, there are probably some nice documents. Good place to take nap. Examine the desk. Yeah. Oh, that's a strange thing. Why is it like that? Open the top drawer, open the bottom drawer. I hope I have time to check everything. Open the top drawer. The top drawer mostly contains old-timey letter writing materials, complete with a fancy dagger-shaped letter opener and a wax stamping kit emblazoned with the initial ES. You can't help but notice the wax has been nibbled. Did they eat the wax? Ah, yeah, okay. Red stuff stick to distant teeth. Tastes good though. Underneath you find a pile of crumbling financial documents. Scrawled in neat cursive in every spot that needed a signature is the name of Enoch Scarlet. This must be his desk, meaning this must also be his study. Oh. And at the very bottom of the drawer, you're surprised to find a face you recognize, staring back up at you. An antique photograph of a young man, his blonde hair nearly white against the dark sepia background. It's Teddy. Teddy? Who's Teddy? Who's Teddy? Is it again this thing with American nicknames? Like, I don't get it. Please, who is Teddy? It's Teddy. Teddy bear. In German, if you say it's a teddy is obligatory a plush. It is not a person. Teddy bear, teddy. Or it can also mean like this kind of clothes that are like a little bit like plushy, was like very, very fashionable like a year or two ago. Still a little bit, but less crazy than now. Anyway, less crazy than then, I mean. All right, it's Teddy. He looks almost exactly the same as he did in your vision. All right, almost. Okay. There's a carefree look in his eye that seemed to have faded by the time he found his way to that hospital bed. Oh yeah, he's the guy who died, right? I mean, of course he died. It's long ago enough. Enoch must have been lying to that doctor. If the man he spoke to wasn't Teddy, why would there be a picture of him in Enoch's study? Close the drawer. You close the drawer. Explore the bottom drawer. Ooh. What is this? The bottom drawer offers some resistance as you try to pull it out. It seems that it was locked, though the bit of metal attempting to hold it shut seems to have rusted to the point of uselessness years ago. It gives in with a sharp tug, rotting wood splintering softly somewhere within the century-old desk. What's inside? Inside you find a strange collection of glass vials. Souls? Their surfaces are clouded over, but you can make out what seems to be paper preserved somehow inside the containers, a hint of writing visible at the edges. You notice some of the corks have been lightly chewed. Pretty good for eating. Justin always saved these for special occasion. Tastes like old pond, fine vintage. Open the vials! Is it bad? Oh my god, I feel like in real life I would look closely but not open. But I need to open it, right? Like, why am I here if it's not to open it? Open the vials. All of them? Let's go. Mystical. You reach for one of them, but hesitate before opening it. This is a fragile thing, and it hums with a strange energy. You close your eyes and focus on that hum, and, to your surprise, at the back of your mind, you hear it. To Miss Maeve, I know it has been several years since my last visit, but I do hope you remember the young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep more than you probably would have liked. I write you now with the utmost urgency. I'm not sure if news has yet reached you regarding what transpired just yesterday. Many lives were lost. The town is in a frenzy. I hope to mitigate some of the damage that has been done, and thus must speak with you at once. I attempted the journey to your place of residence, but was unable to locate it. Huh? You once told me of another way to reach you, and though it seems nothing but a half-remembered fantasy, I am acting in desperation. I can only hope this letter finds its way to you, as you once said it would in my hour of need. I must meet with you at your soonest convenience. Sincerely, E.S. You reach for another. Let's go. Miss Verena, trouble with tea. Your presence requested at once. Oh my god, I don't remember all the names. And another. Verena, know what you tried. Do not appreciate the attempt at subterfuge. Though we both knew what was at stake here, the boy has been dealt with. Expect me this evening for in-person discussion. Some of these letters are addressed to Miss Maeve and some to Verena. All are signed E.S. You assume these have to be from Enoch. Yeah. Could it be from someone else? But why would Enoch have his own letters? That's a weird thing, no? Or is it like this way to communicate? Isn't it that Verena is the witch from before? Many seems unimportant, just listing a time and place. You assume meetings between Enoch and whoever this Verena may have been. Goodness! I'm so happy to have Dustin. Alright, step away from the desk. This guy gives me a half jump scare every time. Alright, can I take the gun? I would really need it. Or some stuff to sell. You head down the eerie corridor, following the path laid out in the dust. No, Dustin, not go there. Dustin, come back. What? You turn to face Dustin's mom, who stands a little ways down the corridor from you, her posture tense. But Dustin is helping. Nothing bad will happen to Dustin with big, strong human around. Dustin, Mom said no. Don't care how strong human is. Only Dustin, Mom know what is best for Dustin. Dustin looks up at you with his large, black, wet eyes. Human will have to go on without Dustin. Oh. He clambers down from his place on your shoulder, gripping your clothes with his little clawed hands. Hope human can find human-sized hole. We go back to Dustin's house now. Human should be careful. Up there always smell like hurting. Oh my god, what? That really doesn't sound good. Oh my god. And with that final word of caution, Dustin and Dustin's mom toddle away. I love this word, toddle. Disappearing into some crevices that will take them back to the comfort of your dresser drawers. Alright. You continue following the tracks left by what you assume to be your fellow humans. They take you up a flight of stairs, and you find yourself on the 3rd floor of the estate for the first time. A 3rd floor? There are more footprint leading all the way down the hallway. Wait, there are more footprints? Ew, what the hell is this? Oh no, that's just a curtain. But why is there curtain here? Sweet home Carolina. Oh. Alright. What is this? People fighting? On this frieze over there? There are more footprints leading all the way down the hallway and into the farthest door. Ooh, what do we do? I am scared. So we can approach the window, move the boxes in front of the nearest door, enter the middle room. I'll move the boxes first. The boxes slide out of the way with a bit of elbow grease. You push past them into the room beyond. Oh wait, there's a room! That's not what I thought. Oh. The room is coldly empty. The large antique bed is made, its sheets ancient and dusty, but still somehow giving off the feeling of tidiness. This is creepy. Horse with the estate. Who is this? Is it the little doll that is in my room? Is this Pearl Anne? What do we hear? Even with cobwebs stretched between each corner of its four-poster frame. Okay. Oh. First the desk. Ah, this is the closet. Oh. First the desk. You step towards the desk, its drawers practically overflowing with stationery. As you sift through paper, it quickly becomes clear to you whose room this is. There are stacks of bills in Edwardine's name, filling nearly every drawer, and even once you manage to get past the layers of envelopes and threefold paper, you hit a permafrost of receipts. It seemed though she was doing her best to be meticulous and hold on to any scrap of paper that might possibly be important. But when you reach the bottom drawers, you find something entirely different. Greeting cards, letters, small wrapped packages, some opened, some sealed, some crumpled into messy balls. Can we look under the bed too, please? You open one of the cards. Both pages are taken up by a handwritten note. Dad. Tabby, I hope you're doing well. Tabitha? Not a day goes by that I don't miss you. Hope Pearl Anne treats you to your best Christmas yet. I'm not sure what sort of doodads you're into these days, so I sent a little something that made me think of you. I made sure that we're the best shells of the bunch. Not sure how rare any of them are, but they're awful pretty, and they've still got that beach smell. And make sure you put your ear up to them too. It doesn't compare to the real thing, but it comes close enough. Aww. And in case you think that makes me a cheapskate, I'll make sure to send along a little cash too, so you can get yourself something a little nicer than glorified beach trash. Okay? Make sure you get Pearl Anne to take you to the nice toy store, because that's where I'd take you if I was there. What happened to the dad, by the way? If you get the time, I'd love to hear from you. I miss you so much, Tabby, and I'm always thinking of you. You can come out and visit me anytime. I know you've always wanted me to see what it's like out east. He died before, no? I've made sure to write out my address on the back of this card, just in case you didn't know how to get a hold of me. Been missing you, my incredible, wonderful, amazing daughter. Aww. All my love, Dad. You pull out another from closer to the top of the pile. Tabitha's dad. Happy birthday, Tabby. It's me again, your old dad. So, the big 2-0. 20. I was like 100. Like 2 zeros. Okay. I can't believe my daughter is such an adult. In my mind, you're still that bouncy little kid doing cartwheels on the front lawn, telling me what various sounds animals make, like you're the professor of animal noises. I have no idea if you read these, but I'll keep writing them, even if sometimes it feels like I'm writing them to a ghost. I mean, we haven't spoken in almost 15 years. You're a whole human being now, and I have no idea what you'll like. Oh, I like to think we'd get along, though. That's so sad. I don't remember, did they... She never saw her dad because Perlan never wanted that to happen, but she did receive the letters. And it's Perlan putting them here. As always, my address is on the back. Or Edwardine? The grandmother? No, the grandmother? I hope you'll decide to come visit me one of these days. I've got a guest room all set up, just in case. It's always ready for you, kid. I love you, and I always will, no matter who you turn out to be. Love, Dad. These are years and years of these. The bottom drawer is almost entirely unopened envelopes, dated from when Tabitha would have been just a kid, all from him. You pocket a few of the cards. Search the closet. Ugh. Oh, I don't like this. You make your way to the closet. It seems Edwardine kept things neat and orderly. Or as neat and orderly as she could, considering the decaying state of the place. You can't help but notice that these dresses look strikingly like the style Tabitha wears. You can imagine Perlan sifting through Edwardine's old trunks of clothes, recycling moth-eaten vintage dresses for her daughter in place of buying anything new. The only thing here besides her clothes and shoes is a box, shoved off to one side. You pick it up. Child-size overalls, striped shirts, a small pair of trousers with suspenders still attached. One of those little sailor suits boys from the 50s were always wearing. Way, Mommy, I am in here too and I love you. When you pull out the last shirt, a note is revealed, tucked away in the bottom of the box in a protective plastic sleeve. It's scrawled in almost illegible handwriting, written in some thick brown watery ink that's cracked with age. It looks like blood, though. Mommy, I am in here too, and I love you. In what? Your hands tremble, the note somehow making the tips of your fingers feel dirty even as it sits behind a layer of plastic. Yeah. You drop it back into the box, once again covering it with the clothes, shoving it back into the recesses of this forgotten closet where it belongs. We're done here. Okay, finished with the tucked away room, you return to the hallway. But the middle room, let's go! Aww. Very, very creepy. Oh, it's not fighting, it's dancing animals. This space was clearly once a nursery, though no child has been in here for a long, long time. You don't want to spend it? Okay. Check the bookshelf. Ooh. The top shelf is occupied by antique picture books, Dick and Jane, books of nursery rhymes, ancient editions of Grimm's fairy tales. The lower shelves are full of educational material, from children's encyclopedia to writing practice workbooks. From the sheer number of learning-oriented books on the shelf, you get the impression that the children who lived here were not supposed to be as interested in fun and fiction as they were in diction and spelling. Okay. Your family may have been wealthy, but maybe not enjoy. Damn. I'll let's read a few writing practice books. Alexandra Scarlet? Who's Alexandra? You know what? I'm gonna start taking notes because I'm tempted to like search this family tree, but I'm a little bit afraid to completely spoil myself, so I will not do it. So we have Tabitha, we have me, Amy, and we have Tabitha's mom, who's Pearl Ann. Who's my mother's name? Something else. Then there's Edwardine. Was it the grandma? Maybe. And then there's Alexandra. I don't know. I don't think I've heard about an Alexandra before. Edwardine was the one who killed her husband, no? Clubbed husband, I think. And then there was Enoch and Teddy, who died. Sickness or something else. We don't know. Enoch, E.S. I mean, maybe it's somebody else. Okay, I don't remember the name of our mom. Okay, you leaf through a few of the practice workbooks, gently turning the near crumbling pages. Reasons mommy should take me Mary and Maribel. Alexandra and Maribel. I'm noting down. To the zoo. 1. We have been very good girls and have not cried for a whole week. 2. Maribel says elephants are so big I would like to see one. 3. I think it would be very fun and mommy would have a good time. All are signed with the carefully scrawled signature of Alexandra Scarlet. You flip through the rest of the book. Your eyes unfocused as the many practices, sentences, and letter copying pages flash by. Oh, there's something outside. Okay. But something near the back of the book gives you pause. What is it? In a section that starts with the prompt, today Alexandra continues with, talk to the boy in the wall. What? So I'm sure there's some kind of like secret path within this estate where you can just go through the walls. What? That's it? You're done here. Return to the hall. What? That's it? Come on. You make your way back to the hallway. No surprises, please. Okay, let's approach the window. You carefully approach the window at the far end of the hall. That sure is a cliff. There's nothing below. This is how I die. There is nothing below the window but the tops of distant trees, the good ground having crumbled away. The only thing stopping you from plummeting to your death is the straining foundation that still somehow holds this place together. Which reminds me, like, on one of the, like, the previous room, Edwardine's room, there was this picture of the estate with, like, large field around. So how did everything crumble? That's weird. At least for now. Follow the trail into the farthest room. Yeah, we see nothing here. It's just nothing. Like a fall. Okay. You continue. Oh, I don't like the music. Not. You continue following the trail of footprints, approaching the farthest room down the hall. The door was clearly meant to be hidden, but it's been left open. Ugh. The room is starkly empty, save for a rug and a few candelabras. Do I come from here or from behind? No, from behind me. The lack of dusty old boxes and rotting antiques mark it as distinct from the rest of the cluttered, forgotten spaces you've explored. It pains you to stand in this space. Emotions hang over you, strong, oppressive, and overwhelming thoughts that threaten to fill your lungs. You don't feel death here. You feel something worse, a deeper loss, one that's left a wound that has refused to scar. What? You can't help but fixate on the carpet in the center of the room. Oh, there's something like a seal. The corner is rumpled as if it had secretly recently been moved. Move on. Move the carpet! Ah! You pull the carpet up, exposing the bare floor and revealing what lies beneath. An ornate ring of sigils have been carved into the floor, 5 along the edges with a 6th in the center. I'm going fast because sometimes it goes too fast for me to read. Okay, the noise has stopped a little bit. Whew. Okay, oh, interesting. Horns. Can I zoom? I don't remember. What is this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. Okay. I'm stressed. I need to take a picture. Wait. I'm losing my mind. The circle emits a now uncomfortably familiar feeling. You can feel your gaze forced to crawl over every intricate detail of the carving in front of you. Yeah, that's me right now. The serpents wrapped around the staff gives you flashes of the room behind beyond the morgue, and the darkness that swept through the house once it had been uncovered. The fist and chain. This one? It's a fist. Okay. The fist and chain makes you feel like you're back in the claustrophobic confines of the mind, surrounded by the angry hammering of its memories. Yeah, okay, so it's all the locations. The horns have the same nightmarish, dreamy feeling of the world constructed by the furious ghost of Charles Shaw Jr. So the library. The others are new to you. The feelings they emit are less intense, giving only vague impressions of what they might be tied to. Golden fields, the church, the mooling of fresh souls just slithering out from the womb and desperate to be fed. Ew. Another that rings like bells in your mind, calling you not towards it but away from it, pushing you from its threshold and into the darkness. Am I too slow for this music, or I feel like something is happening and I'm too slow? Who's like moving stuff around like mechanism? Ooh, the music. Ooh. But the central symbol is strongest of all. It echoes out across the room, a vast ego proclaiming its dominance. Move on. Yeah, let's just move on. You continue forward towards the door on the far side of the room. Oh wow! Oh, that's what we saw in the video at the end of like one of the chapters. You exit into a short hallway. There are stairs here leading back. Wow! Someone didn't want to go into that room, but was forced here. There are stairs here leading back down to the lower floors. But there is also another door. Oh, we don't come from here, okay. It's hanging ajar, the many locks and deadbolts along its edge glimmering in the weak morning light. The door frame itself is gouged and splintered, evidence that some desperate creature tried to save itself from the room beyond, time and time again. Yeah. Enter! Let's go! You step forward. Oh! This was a prison cell. The doll is here. What is this? Ew, no! The bucket. Odd. Da. Od. E. O. I cannot read what this is. It's a O. D? Oh, I'm not sure. Everything about this place reeks of neglected humanity. The walls are covered in scratches, legible words mixed in with nonsense of desperate clawing. The one window, set high in the far wall, is fitted with a thick pane of glass, as if the iron bars just beyond it wouldn't be enough to hold the imprisoned. You can't help but notice that the doll from your closet sits watching you from the bed, one eyelid drooping. It adds an extra layer of menace to the already deeply unsettling room. Property of Alexandra. Oh, yeah. What is shining there? Is it like a shiny shit? Mystical. The pain radiating from these walls holes through your mind. Whatever lived here lived in constant torment. But the etchings on the walls are more than just evidence of the suffering that went on here. Whatever was trapped in these walls was trying to send a message to you or to anyone who might happen across it. Who was playing piano though? Your eyes are drawn to the massive almost letters dug as deep into the brick as this cell's prisoner could manage, highlighted with whatever pigment were available. Are we gonna read it? Mystical. It almost looks like a word, though none of the lines meet up, causing you to constantly doubt whether they're letters at all or just lines that fool the eye into imagining shapes that aren't there. Could it be Russian or something? But in the middle here, it's really hard to see anything. Your stomach clenches with nausea as you run your eyes along the deep furrows in the wall. But whatever was in here wanted these words to be known. So you do your best to store them away. Oh, I'm taking a picture. Yeah. Taking a picture. Memories. Trying to burn the image. So do your best to store them away, trying to burn the image of them into your mind, carved deep into the wall, bloody against the filthy brick. And then one final detail grabs you, a metallic glint from the filthy bare mattress. A doorknob! This is what you've been looking for my room. Was it left here for you? Am I gonna be trapped in that room? Take the handle. As you take it, a sound wraps around you. Music? The tinkling, how do they know I took it? The tinkling of piano keys, played by a clumsy hand. They echo up a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. Oh, I feel a little bit better. Of course I'm gonna follow the music, and if I have to die, then it's fine. You've come this far. Clearly you meant to go just a little further. Yeah, a bit scared, but whatever. The stairs take you into what you have to assume was once a servant's quarters. A network of cramped passageways hidden away behind the expansive rooms of the estate without so much as a window for illumination. But you persist and descend deeper into the bowels of the Scarlet estate, the echoing piano, your only company. Oh my god. Okay. You know what, guys? I will stop here for this video. Oh my god. And yeah, because this suspense is incredible, I think it's perfect to stop right now. And I'll see you in the next time to see if we're going to our death, or I wonder how many risks you have to die. We'll know right now. So, well, okay. Well, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.